Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, love. How are you,
Yes,
darling?
good.
You
Very
look
good.
beautiful.
I had a few days
I like that
rest.
she put a cleavage there. I like
Yeah,
that. I'm
it's
proud of you. I
took
love
care of
that.
that this
There we
time.
go.
I
Good
think
girl.
You
I'm
don't
so
have to
proud of
see
you.
anything.
That's it. She
I
shows too
don't
much
want you.
it's a
cleavage.
I
lot
don't
of
want
lot
you
of
to get
touching for a
excited.
whole
Hey,
second.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A lot of
Oh, I'm
touching.
sorry.
Look,
I'm
you
sorry.
got
Look
all
at that.
excited.
Look
Look
at
at
this.
this. I get all
Look at
excited.
my
Look
pet.
at this.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh,
Welcome to
better
the
than
late.
the drug here.
Welcome to the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Before we introduce, we want to start off the show with a very dear friend, Miranda Lee. She's a sweetheart. I want to thank you so much. She's going to be singing a song, but let her introduce herself.
Hello everyone, this is Miranda. I'm from China. I'm a classical pianist and I'm going to sing you two songs, one by Havana and one is Chinese song Encounter. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Such a beautiful song.
Yes.
And I was kind of hoping she would have been here and she could have really played live. And I'd love to introduce a very dear friend, Zaza.
Hi,
She's on my
everybody.
right, which is your left, and then my other brother from another mother, my cousin, my uncle, my everything, Richard Kirby. I grew up with.
Oh
I
yeah,
love him.
looking good.
My cousin, my everything. He was my father. I'm telling you, I can't stop. The guy
Wow,
really, he
you
has
do
saved. You know
everything.
what? You know what it is. Tell you the truth, I wasn't the best of a child growing up, and he
Yeah, a
was
lot
more of
of
a he was a
disappointment.
more yeah, I did, and you know what?
Really?
He was more of a brother and a dad to me than my
Richard
own.
Kirby. So
Yep,
I
that's
need to
right.
get a king hat for you.
Absolutely.
Oh
Okay?
yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He really did.
I,
It's
I,
not even
if
a
I knew you
joke.
were coming, I would have brought you a cake.
All right,
Next time.
killer.
Next time. Next time.
No, I'm teasing, but it's nice to meet you.
You too.
And
Family.
Jaja.
Yes.
I love the
Zaza,
name.
Zaza. I love that Zaza.
Thank you. Huh?
Just, it's great.
Do you have any idea what does it mean in Chinese? Take
All
a
I
guess.
know about Zaza is Jaja
Gabor,
Gabor. So
yes.
that's
Right,
why-
right. That's right.
That's
That's
why-
right. Zaza,
Really?
right?
Oh.
So tell me, what does
It's so
Zaza
interesting.
mean?
Actually, in Chinese, it means either early or morning.
Okay.
So it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. My mom was like, "Zao Zao, get up! Like,
Uh,
hurry
Okay.
up, go to school." That kind of thing.
Really? Okay.
Asians are diligent. You get that?
Well, I know they're strict, right? Aren't they?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. I love that movie. The new one with the
Which
Asian, The Asian
Oh,
woman.
the rich.
please
No, no,
don't
no,
tell
no.
us.
No. What is it? The one with the
All the
It's a rich, the
crazy
rich
rich
Asians.
Asians.
Yes,
I loved it.
yes,
I loved
yes,
it. It was
yes.
the first time I really got into finding out about the culture that much. So it was
I'm
great.
crazy and I'm Asian. I'm just not rich. So.
You know
Okay,
what?
I like that.
Guess
I'll
what?
go with that. I'll go with
You still
that.
have
You're in
time.
good
You
company,
still have
honey.
time. You still have
That's
time.
it.
We're
You kidding me?
besties now.
Oh yeah. Before we even start, I have to say one thing. Madison is 5 years old, and I want to say that's Rebecca's mom. Rebecca's a sweetheart, and her grandfather, God rest his soul, was in a Korean war. And I wanted to give her a shout out and a happy birthday, hon. We love you. We love you. We love you. Happy birthday, and have many more wonderful birthdays. And I want that birthday. I want a little piece of the birthday cake because I know mom cooked. So I just want to give you a quick shout out.
Oh, there you
All right,
go. Of
you know
course.
how I am when it comes to that.
Has to have the
All right,
food.
I just have to let you know that. But other than that, today is World Kindness Day. That's one, right?
Nice.
And then Mr. Rogers Cardigan
You
Day.
know who Mr.
Yeah, you know what?
Rogers
Yeah, but I
is.
realize.
You
Do
have to
you know
wear
who
a
Mr.
sweater.
Rogers is?
You're wearing a
with
sweater.
sweater.
Come
Yeah,
on,
You're wearing
just
a
because you
sweater.
weren't
She's
born
young.
here,
That's
just
why.
because
Yeah,
you
I'm young. Yes,
you're
I
not-
love that.
We're
you have
besties.
no clue.
You
How
know
old
Mr.
she is?
Rogers.
Yeah,
Beautiful
I'm
day
telling
in the
you.
neighborhood. You know that song?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Mr. Rogers, they made a movie about him.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was a wonderful guy,
interesting.
and even to this day, the kids don't forget him.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
was.
you know.
He was a very nice man. He was all for the community. He was all for helping everyone, and a very
He's a
nice
good
man.
guy, it's
And then also
Wonderful
today's
Day.
National Pizza Day. See, I got to tell you something. Even growing up, I had so much pizza. I'm not crazy about pizza anymore.
Yeah, but have you had the cauliflower?
Yeah, I've had everything. Listen to me.
Pretty
When we were in
good.
the Marine Corps, I believe the owner of
Riviera.
Domino's
Uh-huh.
was a staff sergeant in the Marine Corps, the owner, right? And so I was stationed in Hawaii, one of the places, and we had pineapple and ham. Who would ever think pineapple and ham on a pizza would take? And I got to
I
tell you
know.
something,
That's the
Hawaiian style,
Yeah.
Hawaiian.
and that was it was very good,
It's like
very.
having pizza breakfast. They make the eggs and the bacon and the cheese, and they put it on the crust. It's pretty good. We've had it at a few Breakfast Club meetings. It's pretty good.
Yes.
You could do
Did you have it?
anything. Yeah.
Without the
Yeah.
pineapple. Without the pineapple.
But yeah, without the pineapple.
Without the
Yeah.
pineapple.
But I got to tell you, it really was. It was very good.
So the first thing we do on the show
And
is give you a
yes,
treat. No
Aw.
Italian bread today because it's
you have to watch your weight. That's why we were
And
told.
lactose intolerant.
Yeah,
Thank
It's
you.
in price of the Italian bread that you usually
yeah,
get.
because we always break bread. We always
Yeah.
break bread.
And
Looks
those
beautiful.
are really neat. They're from Starbucks.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Excellent.
and they should be probably very
And
And
good.
now the most important thing:
Ah,
Cheers.
Yes.
cheers
thank you for
to
coming,
great
guys.
friendship,
Thank
good
you.
health,
Here
happiness,
we go.
lots of love in the
When
world.
you toast, you must look in the eye.
That's
You
right.
know
Oh,
that.
thank you.
You have to look in the
Oh,
eye.
you see what I'm talking about?
There you
People
go.
don't
They
realize
don't
that.
realize
When
that.
you toast, you're supposed to look. Now,
To
most
the
people
eye.
go like
No,
this and they're
exactly.
drinking in it. No.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
a little
at
look.
before you
That's
do
it.
Manners.
That's it.
That's respect.
There we go.
This way.
All right.
It's also respect. In
Mhm.
Italian, we say salute, and it's respect. If
Or
you don't look
cindan.
people, you're cindan, right?
And what's Italian for thank you? I want to say thank you.
Grazie.
Grazie, grazie,
Grazie.
grazie, grazie. Yeah,
So-
The hands.
that's it.
Grazie.
Grazie, grazie,
Veterans
grazie,
Day.
grazie.
Like
Yeah,
Godfather.
grazie. Yeah,
Yesterday,
that's it.
yesterday was Veterans Day, so thank you
That's
for
right.
your service.
Thank you.
I
Yes, yes,
myself as
yes.
well.
And
That's
you
right,
too.
he's a vet.
So you
I'm
both
a
get a
vet
little
too.
poppy.
All
Cause
right.
that.
Oh, thank
See,
you.
we think of everything here.
Afghanistan.
But
poppies.
I
Yeah,
got
right,
something-
right. Yeah, you
Good
know.
to go, good to
I
go.
got something good for Greg.
We know about
today.
that stuff.
I bought this for myself, Greg. But I'm willing
What,
to share
deodorant?
it with
Deodorant?
you.
What is
No,
that?
it
Oh.
looks. What does it look like? What does it look like?
Pepper spray.
It looks,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know what that's like.
Stop.
Trust me.
Stop.
Oh, I know what
it
that's
looks
like.
like
You know what's
deodorant,
Yeah,
but it's
from a
not.
bunch of weasels.
Yeah, free
It's
something.
pain medicine.
Pain medicine.
All right, what do you have to put that on me? I got a lot of pay, but not right now.
Oh, it just freezes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
So why would I want to try that on now?
I just want.
Yeah, you try it on.
I already put it
Oh,
on this
okay.
morning, so it's pretty good. But it really, it's
Oh, it's
really
a biofreeze. Yeah, it's
yeah,
really
and
good.
it goes
It's really
on your
good.
pain.
Mhm.
Goes on
Wherever
your
it is.
penis?
No,
Pain,
well, you could
pain,
do it there
pain.
I
too.
just it goes on your
You put
penis.
it on your
Then
penis.
things shrink.
If you put it on your penis, you're gonna
No, no,
probably
no.
freeze up.
Let's freeze up. It goes on.
Okay,
Might be a
killer.
good thing.
All right. I don't want that. I'll pass.
I
Anyway,
hope there's no audience
It's-
under 18 years
Right,
old.
that's
Please
it.
turn
Exactly.
off
Just
the
turn
show.
off.
it's called biofreeze, and it's very good if anybody has aches and pains.
That's
All
it.
right.
Okay, and then I
Now-
want to do this.
We definitely now Zhao Zhao, we have to talk. I got to tell you something. I met her, and we were at a Kiwanis function
Okay.
in Flushing, and Sandy, she's the lieutenant governor there, and we had our governor Brenda, which is my first Kiwanis wife, as they call her, and Jim, our future governor, and our past governors. And I met this woman, and she was emceeing, translating English to Chinese with Mandarin, correct?
Yeah,
Mandarin?
Yes.
And she was just on fire. And I sat there in awe. I mean, all of us did. She was an amazing woman. And I got to tell you, when I found out so many things that she does, I mean, this is a woman of, as I would say, master of all.
Oh no.
No, not a jack of all, but master of all.
Thank you.
Wow,
You're
that's
So
kind.
I'd like you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Starting from where?
When you came out of your mother's
Age
womb.
five, age
There you
five.
go. 9 months.
where were you born?
That's a good question.
There we can start with that. There we go.
Yes. I actually born and raised in China, and it's a very small town called Anqing. I doubt anyone ever heard
No.
of it. Yeah. If anyone ever heard of it, please leave the comments down below. I'll find you. We're gonna be best friends. And it's like a small town. It's like Phoenix in the
Mm.
U.S. Like you might heard of it, but it's not the city like Beijing or Shanghai. Nothing like that. Question number 2. Anyone? Anything?
Oh, okay.
As you're starting, but then schooling,
Schooling, yeah.
so forth. And, just give us a little bit about,
Yes, and I actually learned English back in China through TV series and films.
And your favorite TV series was?
Sex and City.
What is it really? No way. Is it really?
Yeah.
all right, okay.
So
And
the
as
first
if you
English
believe-
word was
Amazing.
Mr. Big.
Really?
All right.
Judging me with your eyes, I see that.
I like that.
Yeah. So just to be like, I don't want people to get the wrong ideas.
Right.
Usually I answer that question with friends.
Right.
A really, really vintage show. It's even
Look
worse.
at you.
right?
Would you?
Even worse. And the thing is, actually, I did start from Sex and City, and then many things like the How I Met Your Mom,
Yeah, the regular
and then
series.
and then the
Mhm.
Big Bang Theory is Lost, the super long
Lost,
ones,
yes.
and then Prison Break. All kinds of things like that, and people are saying like, "Hey, Zhao Zhao, do you know you have this California accent?" I'm like, no idea, but I probably picked it up when I was like learning through those TV series and films. But yeah, that was
That's
me.
interesting. That's how you picked it up. Well, it's
Thank you.
unreal.
Guess which year you come to the U.S.?
What
What
year?
year?
Take a guess.
The
2005.
millennial?
Nope,
I have no clue.
way later than that.
Way later than that.
You have no clue how old she is. I'm telling you, it's gonna. I thought she was like 12. Listen to me. I thought no. Listen to me. I thought she was like 12.
Aw,
Well,
you just call
she's-
me a woman, so
No.
Women.
Women. Okay.
So what year?
2013.
Okay.
So at the age of 25, I came to the U.S.
Really?
Yeah, and now you know how old I am. I'm
There you
Do
go.
the math. Do the math.
All right, and
Wow.
yes, I've been here for a little bit over 7 years, and I've been loving this country. That's why I decided to stay here, to have a life here.
Excellent.
Very nice. Is your family here?
Not really. I got married. My husband's family's here, but not my real family. My very close family, like mom and dad, they're back in China.
So that's
Okay,
hard,
that's-
isn't it?
Sort of hard, but my husband's family was really loving.
Oh,
I
that's
I
great.
Isn't
love
that great? That's
Yeah.
good though. That's great.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah, a
Mhm.
big difference.
But when you first came here, was it like a traumatic or?
No, I came here for Columbia University.
Which is
in
great.
the graduate school. Yes, I majored in bilingual bicultural education. So I'm supposed to be a teacher, be a
Right.
teacher in the elementary school to teach American people how to speak Mandarin Chinese. And yeah, Greg, I should teach you.
I know. I would love
I
that.
should do my job.
Really, please. You
But
kidding me?
but yeah, later on, one of my professor, I would say thank you to Professor Xu. She actually encouraged me. She said like hey, come on, you took 1,000 miles and then you come to the U.S. You should have done something you want to do, like really
Right.
pursue it as your career,
Right.
not just because you think being a teacher would give you a good pension,
Right.
salary, and stuff like that. So that's when I decided to really just pursue my career as a bilingual MC host.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, she's.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take.
Really? Something.
And
Learning, and then it's actually located in Flushing, but we are expanding to Taiwan and mainland China. And what we do is we train kids to go to pageants, to show their confidence and beauty, and actually build up a positive image about pageant. usually people think it's just a bunch of girls going like, I'm prettier than you, or patty needy stuff like that. But no, actually pageantry nurtures kindness.
Confidence
Like
as
yeah,
well.
you
That's right.
you
That's
support
right.
each other,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
It's like a
And
sorority sort
is
of
it
thing.
young
right.
girls, like teenagers, or
We
older?
do surprisingly, we start from 2 years old all the way up to 18 years old.
That's great.
Yeah, we have 2-year-olds who can actually walk up on the runway, and we have
Do you really?
videos. Yes,
Okay.
2.5 actually, 2.5.
That's
She was walking on the
terrific.
New York Fashion Week.
So, have you had some of these here, these shows in New York? Or
Yes,
no?
that's actually it's in New York, some of them in New Jersey,
Mm.
and then we're thinking about bringing it to other cities like Philadelphia, Boston. Yes, to expand, to make more people feel really good about themselves. And there's a lot of fat shaming these days.
Yes.
Right.
That's just such a shame. We want every girl out there to know that you are beautiful.
Counts.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
No
That's
matter
good.
what
Sis-
background.
I don't mean to cut you off, but Kathy,
Yeah.
I have to tell you, we all took a COVID test just to let you know. The reason why we are this close is because we've all had our COVID test. Miss no mask,
that-
miss no distance. That's Kathy.
Kathy
Of course,
Rose?
yeah, of course, yeah.
Kathy,
So, Kathy,
we
you
are
should know
very
better than
safe.
that.
And
Okay,
let's
but
all
it's
flash
okay.
our test to her.
Really,
And
thank
I
you.
don't
We'll
think
all
that-
send it to you. We'll email it to you. Love,
We
love.
also have the hospitals here, Kathy. So we're
That's
big
right.
time.
Don't forget.
We're really
Just to let everybody know that.
they prove us. They prove us.
So yeah, continue.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you know
sorry.
when I asked her about the runway stuff, she sent so many pictures, and I was very very shocked. And then she showed me all these things with. Max, could you show just a couple of the things that of her with the runway stuff that we have there?
That's
Great,
beautiful.
thank
I'm
Yeah.
very. I'm interested now.
Cousin Irving
should be
is
on the
on there.
runway, you know
Irving, I love you,
You know,
cuz.
not on the runway.
No,
No,
come on,
but I'd like
Josephine.
to help kids.
pageant. Come on, yes, you can do
Yeah,
that.
very
But,
good. I
also the-
coach a lot of
The
kids.
test is Asian. or no?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's called East Coast USA pageant. So
Anyone
contestants, anyone can entry. And actually, Chinese girls are doing pretty good, but I
Mhm.
do coach other kids as well. Like,
That's good
Yes.
work. That's very
Mhm.
good work.
thank you.
Because
And-
Flushing is the Chinese capital of the United States. You know that.
Is it really?
Oh,
that's
Flushing is
Ah.
Exactly, it's been there for
No
most
comment. There you
years,
go.
know.
You
It's
and
been
no
there for a while.
comment.
okay. So, what's your favorite Chinese dish?
Okay, so I have to say that might break a lot of people's heart out there. We don't eat General Tso chicken.
Is that a General South? Is that a General South? First of all,
Nope.
thank you.
there is none, right? So where did that come from?
Who made that up?
We made it up,
Phonetic
right? Americans, right?
Phonetic translation. That's the
Okay.
thing. Actually, you may call some people Mr. Sun, right? Because the last name spells as S-U-N.
Right.
Let me tell you, that's Mr. Sun in Chinese.
Soon.
Mr. Swim, really?
Yeah, Sun.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So that's General Tso or Tao or whatever you want to pronounce it. It's actually Zuo, which means left. That guy's last name literally means left. So it's
That's-
Zuo Zongtang,
wow.
General Zuo. It's more like General Zuo. It should
Okay.
be like that.
So
So
it's the left of the chicken.
that's right. Chicken leftovers.
Chicken leftovers.
Yeah. So that's what we're having all the time.
Wow.
Chicken leftovers, yeah.
Just when you thought you knew something. I'm
So
telling you.
for Chinese community, what we want is like we love hot pot.
Yes.
Hot pot.
That's
Yes,
like,
we
what is
love
it?
hot pot.
Like what do you call it? It's like dough and meat inside, that kind of stuff. Like
Is that the one that like the puff? It's like a little
Come
puff.
on now.
It's like a little noodle with food in
Oh
there.
my
Okay.
Come on, am I wrong?
All right.
We were
No.
wrong.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have your video up
Oh,
now.
thank you.
Welcome the girls that's aged
That's the
between
dancing part. That's the
10
dancing
to
part.
13.
Yeah, that's the fashion part.
And
And
can't
we have all the
believe how
kids
rude
coming
they
up
are.
on stage
Okay,
and
let's
walk the
welcome
runway. Oh, that's me
contestant
emceeing the
number
show.
81,
Bilingual.
Isabel Chen.
And then that's Isabel Chen. Oh, she's a good one. She actually goes.
That's number 81,
LA.
Isabel Chen. She's the first one for the girls.
Wow.
She's
aged
very confident when she
10
looks at
to
that
13.
catwalk.
Who does the training? You do?
Yeah,
There's
I do
all
all
of
the
it.
training.
We're having an event here.
I think it does.
Yeah, we're gonna do an event here.
You know that right away. That's
Next
right.
one, that's
Where's the
number
runway? Where's the runway?
82,
Yeah, there's the runway right in the middle.
Alina Lin.
We're
Definitely.
gonna build a runway.
That's right.
Alina.
Can I be a judge?
So we have different styles.
Can you be a judge? You know you're judging?
He's always judging you. Come on.
I know. Yes, he is. Look at this. Look how cute. Oh, look at that.
You know who might be interested in this? To find out about these things. Little Caesar. Adorable.
Yeah, we do have boys.
接下来我们有请第83号选手 Sylvia 周
That
That's
is
right. That's
great. Now, do they
83
win anything or
Sylvia.
just really
Yeah, they
sort of stage dancing?
no, they will be going back to China for the international finals, and then that's when they get crowns, certificates, and everything.
Oh,
And yeah,
oh, I love it.
Who
I love
sponsors
it.
them?
接下来有
we
请24 号
actually pay
选
for
手们就
everything.
一了
We
刘。
didn't have a sponsor back then,
That's right.
but
That's
we survived,
84
and then now we started getting
Liu.
sponsors.
Number
And Greg,
84.
Right,
if you
you
want to
know
be a
that.
sponsor,
All right, easy killer. I was talking to her about sponsors. She's talking to me about sponsors. You see,
Uh-oh.
off the camera, it was like, listen, we'll take care of everything. Now, Greg, you'll be a sponsor, right, Greg? Right there in front of
One thing you
television.
could always count
You
on.
know
is
that.
I'll bring a
You
nice
know that.
basket. I can do that for
接
you.
下来有请第85号
that's the
选
thing.
手苏晨。
Now, how old? They start at the age of 2?
Yeah.
Number 85.
But for this specific division, I think I write it down there is 10 to 13 for this specific
Okay.
video. Yeah.
So you have a intermediate. Oh, I see. Small, like
Small, yeah, teenager, and then young adults. Yes.
I bet a lot of
That's
the girls
great.
sometimes fall apart because they're afraid.
Yes, some of them, yes. But the thing is, as we do many, many events, as they go to many events,
Yeah,
they
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 yeah,
grow.
they grow. Yes.
Experience.
Yes, experience. And then we ask everybody who's there to be really encouraging. So
Yes.
even if the kid is crying, going all devastated, people will be like smiling at her and
That's
clapping.
good.
Yeah.
It's a great.
That's
it's a
it
great
is.
role
Oh.
model you're playing. You know, for
Thank
them.
you.
Role model.
Thanks. And we do actually have a video of a girl who was like 3 back then, and she was like all crying. Her brother, her bigger brother, were actually holding her hands, walking down the runway.
Mhm.
Really?
And,
Oh,
yeah,
that was
and that
nice.
was like so heartwarming. And
Yeah.
then the kid was like going running to mommy and saying like, "Wipe the tears off my face. I can walk now." Back
That's
onto the runway. She finished the
Wow.
walk.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, really
great.
good.
I can't
Mhm.
believe that.
Very nice. What made you get into this?
Yeah, that's a very good. We should be besties. Oh my god. And then Greg, you're out. Let me
Wow.
sit in the middle.
Whoa.
No, no.
Yeah, let me just move
Goodbye.
over.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
Slap
Okay.
up, we're a team.
It was your show.
I know, it was my
It
show.
was your show.
We are a team.
Yes.
We really are.
Yes. And the thing is, I used to do things like this back in China, and then I realized, hey, when it comes to US, I think many of the kids, they're not as confident as they should be, especially when they just immigrated to the US for some reason. Yes, I think it's because of language barrier and the culture difference. So it's hard for them to blend in. They are beautiful, they are strong, they can do walks like this, but they just dare not to go up on the runway to show it. So I actually caught my partner right now, East Coast USC pageantry. I caught and saying like, is it okay that I bring some Chinese descent students or contestants to your competition? And they're like, yes, you're all is welcome. Please join us. And yes, they offer a very good platform for us. And those kids, I think we start at like 20 some ish kids, and then next year we had 120.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Six-fold.
It grows because
That's
when you
right.
realize what you're doing. It's so positive,
Yes.
and it's just like any other business. Word of mouth.
Exactly.
It's the
And-
best way to get clients. Word of mouth.
That's for sure.
Yes, exactly. And then the thing is, the kids, when they're standing on the runway, walking, we realize that people are cheering for them.
Yes.
They're not like indifferent or judging, but
Right.
they're actually cheering for them, even though that's a stranger. Even though, that's
Right.
not the people is not someone not from your race. They're cheering up for you, so they are very proud of themselves. So I think it's a pretty good, noble course. Yes.
Very nice.
That's
It's
great.
like public speaking. You're always nervous, and until you get used to it,
Right.
Yes.
because you're in front of people. That's all.
That's right.
Well, your voice, like, did you get really coaching lessons on The Voice? Because your voice is like outrageously.
Oh, thank
Terrific.
you.
Don't make her head any bigger than what it
No,
is.
no, there's a difference. She has.
Boom.
Boom.
No, I have a loud voice, but you have a.
You have a what
distinct-
voice?
Loud,
Okay.
but she has a distinguished,
Thank
Right.
louder voice.
From all that
Yeah.
TV she's been watching.
That's
Yeah,
it.
did you
That's
get-
it. Exactly.
No, did you
Oh,
get
Mr.
that?
Rogers.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
I can
actually
tell. There's a
professionally
difference.
trained back in China.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, that's why. And I work as MC back in China too. It's just I figure, if I stay in one country, one place for too long,
Get
it's-
stale.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna get too used to something. So I decided, I want to go out and see the world.
Well, that's a
So-
good thing to do because when you keep your eggs in a lot of baskets, guess what? If you don't like A, B, C, D, or E, you could go back and forth.
That's it.
Exactly.
And that's
yes.
what I do.
I have to give a couple of quick little shout outs to
Mhm.
Howard. How are you, Howard? Teresa. We have David. Brian. It's about time, Brian. How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. Dina Dolores, Linda Wang, Stacy. How are you, honey? Jane, Lorraine,
Oh, Stacey,
Nanette.
hi.
Yeah, we have Iris Yvette, Eileen Dunleavy. Hi, sweetie. I haven't seen you in so long. I tried to see. I went to see Doug one time at work, but he wasn't there. And Deb and what is it? We have Arlette. We have Denise. Hello, love. Hope all is well. Carol. We have Julie Nasur. We have another Denise, and we have Angie. Kathy's watching. Of course, she was scolding us a moment ago. Mr. Bob D'Amato. How are you,
Oh,
buddy?
he's such a dog.
And Nancy. How are you, Nancy? My baby. I haven't seen you in a while. This woman can cook. And what she's Cuban, and she made what they call a pernil, which is a pork shoulder, and I love that. And I like the skin of it because it's very crispy. And I got to tell you something. She brought me this really nice pernil, but she left it in the oven way too long, so it was crunchy, crispy, and dry, and whatever. But I still love you anyway. Edward Speck, how are you, buddy? How you doing? Nellie, Eleni, how are you, honey? Perrell. And then we have Rosa, and then we have Diane. We have, again, he puts Belmore Kiwanis. You know I love you, buddy. He's my dear friend. And then my cousin Hervé, I can't believe he's watching. I'm so happy he's watching. And Greg, how you doing? He's Greg with 1G. I'm Greg with 2Gs. Nick, how you doing, buddy? Josephine does this howling. And it's what they do in the Middle East. Like that. I got to tell you something. When she does that, she could figure. I mean, you can hear it through. She's up there. I swear to you.
You have to yell at Rosa because Rosa was supposed to come.
Was she?
Yeah, tell her. She
Oh.
doesn't want to come on.
Rosa, you're fired.
That's it.
All right. Kristen, how are you,
You're
hon?
like Trump.
Yeah,
You're
fired. That's right.
On
That's right.
TV.
Rosemary Gridley, my baby. How are you, sweetie? I'm very sorry I didn't get to see you last time you came here with Mickey. And say hello to John for me. I'd really appreciate it. Kool-Aid's in Hawaii. She's the sweetest woman in the world. She's my dear friend. And David Fagan, how you doing, buddy? And then we have Tammy. We have Tammy McCabe. How are you, hon? Wow, this is a surprise. And you have there was something here
So
that
many people
I
calling.
reset. There was
Yeah.
some of your friends I definitely couldn't see. It was written, but you'll
I
see.
love to see you struggling with names.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not
thanks.
nice.
Look at this
She
one.
really
He's
picked
I'm
on
telling you.
Normally good.
Well, she's
Yeah.
brutal.
John said-
She is.
He's the only
She's
one
not-
that can do all this at once.
She's
Let me tell
brutal,
you.
boy.
I can't do all of that at once.
I can
Forget it.
offer you Chinese lessons.
Okay, I'll take it.
There
I'll
you
take
go.
They're free of charge, though. Make sure.
it. That's it. Free. That's it. Remember that.
Got your back.
Yeah. Thank you. Now, Rich, you have to tell us. Listen, this man has traveled the world. Every 2 minutes I'm
Literally, yes.
talking. No. Every time I'm talking to him, I'm like, "Where are you?" He's in the Middle East. He's in Asia. He's in whatever.
Yeah.
You got to just tell
World
everybody, our
traveler, huh?
viewers, what do you do?
Well, I started in the United Nations. I spent almost 30 years at the UN. So that's where all the
Oh.
travel came from. Working mostly in IT and helping countries developing their IT system for finance and stuff like that. So I've done a lot of traveling, a lot of different people. It's a great world out there.
Yeah,
and I think
technology
and that's something that we should all do is travel. I mean, that's a real education.
That's true.
And people don't really travel in the U.S. these days. Asking someone for passports,
Yeah.
asking something.
Well,
for,
you're right. You know,
yeah.
I never had one, and
You
I
see?
still don't.
Come on.
I do a lot, but I don't have a passport.
You should get a passport.
Yeah, well, who's going to take
For
me?
what? Where's she
Greg.
going?
Greg's going to take me with a passport out of the country? I doubt
Absolutely.
it. I don't
Greg.
think so.
All right, I didn't answer. Keep talking.
Come on. You're an
Keep
adult
talking.
woman.
Keep
You're on your own here.
talking.
And then I retired and started my own company. So I have a consulting company now
In tech.
in strategy
Oh,
development and stuff
wow.
like that.
You
Yeah.
probably know my old company.
Which one?
Let him
Technology.
finish talking
Yeah.
for crying out
No,
loud.
I wanted to talk to him.
Lord Jesus,
So
Mary,
interesting,
Joseph.
See what he
Here,
does?
here, put some
He's better
biofreeze on
than
your mouth.
anything.
See if it'll
No,
freeze.
but that's pretty nice.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good,
think so.
it's good.
And
Good
I think the
income.
technology changes so often that it's always original. Nothing is new. Something's always coming down, whether it's cloud technology or
Yeah.
all these things, quantum technology. So everything is available now. And I think if you look at countries that are succeeding, those are high tech countries. And those of you not high tech, you're always behind the eight ball.
Well, that's everything, isn't
Yeah.
it? Isn't that
Yeah.
even in small business?
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So even the mom and pop shop, you need to have something available out there because then it's like logistics. Well, if you go and buy something and you take too long to pay for it, he or she would not be coming
Right,
back.
right,
Yes.
right.
Because they
Yeah,
lost that
That's
customer
right,
experience.
that's right.
Mhm.
You know.
Wow.
But if you come in there, it's already waiting for them. It's on the order. Boom, boom, boom. they're more happy, they're more secure, they come back more often.
So you're really traveling with your
No, he
second
does- he
business,
does
right?
everything.
With the second
Yes.
business.
No, both. The UA was my main travel. All my customers came from my UN contacts.
Wow, that's
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the purpose. I actually transitioned perfectly into my.
so you planned your retirement.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Not everybody does.
yeah, and that's a shame.
That's a great
unfortunately.
thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I offered give him my social security so he could claim me on his income tax.
When I travel,
That's
he
it.
offered to
Hey,
cut my luggage and
how many? I
it's
said
not
this
there,
all the
yeah.
time. You have never met someone that has so many mileage points.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It was over a million.
Yeah, look,
Do you
over a
share
million. Can
I
you?
can't, unfortunately.
Do you share
I
them?
can't.
Why?
No, you can't.
They
You
won't.
can't.
Oh,
You
you're
can't.
not
Yeah,
allowed?
no,
You
yeah.
can't take someone on the trip.
No, you can take your own relatives. On
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
But then you have to.
Right.
You
yeah.
tell me
You
it's
could
not
lie.
relatives.
I can't lie.
You could say
I
that.
do that very
You could
well.
say she's your age.
She's my age. Yes.
Don't tell her. Don't
I know.
tell her.
I know.
I
So-
can be his age.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
oh,
can
yo,
go
yeah,
on the
you're.
trip.
I can see you be his
I'll
age.
help her.
She's walking like this.
Absolutely.
I'm your age.
That's
Wait, wait.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Yeah, right.
Skates on her. Just
The
take her
pusher.
out the way there.
Well, that's
But I
great.
think the best thing is the different cultures.
I bet. Yeah.
So it's always going to be interesting, and everything is new, so it's good.
And is it true out in the European countries it's so much more respect? Is that true, or
As
is that,
opposed to
is that a
US?
fallacy?
Oh, I think anything is more
I
respect
think-
in
I
the
think
U.S.
It's more respect when you consider New York.
Right.
But don't
Well-
forget, outside New York, people are very. If you go down the south, they're very
Yeah.
respectful down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
yeah.
have that southern
So,
charm
yeah, that's
out
right.
there. Even
Sir, ma'am, all
from
that stuff,
Virginia
right?
down, it's all
Yeah.
southern. You've been down.
Yeah,
to
yeah, of
South
course, of
Carolina,
course, of
all
course.
stations South Carolina as well. It's,
Right.
it's extremely thing. The West Coast is different. The Midwest is extremely
Right.
nice
Right,
as well.
that's right.
New York is where
Just
we're
New York is the
we're
only
the
problem.
rude guys.
I don't know.
And then, of course, forget about New Jersey.
Yeah, fair. That doesn't even count.
We don't even count. These
That doesn't
guys
even
out
count.
there. They're even ruder than New Yorkers. But you're
Yeah.
right. I think it's
Only because I'm
more
making
of
penne
a,
for Thanksgiving. I
since
can't believe
it's
you're
an
making
older
penne.
country, the history is older, so people are just more inclined to just keep doing the same thing over and over. So that's
Wow.
where you get that niceness there.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
But the funny
what
thing
you
about it,
did.
the poorer the country, the nicer the people.
That makes sense.
Well, because they need you.
No, just in
Oh, in general,
They-
you mean?
they-
Oh,
they-
general.
they-
Okay.
they
Oh, in
don't
general.
have
Okay.
that much,
In general.
so anything.
Yeah,
new-
Yeah, I
Okay,
got it. You know,
everything.
it is the funniest thing because, especially being in the military, even till this day, I'll say, ma'am, sir, or whatever. And it's true when you go somewhere like when I was in Guam and I was in Korea, and of course they're not that friendly because they don't like the Americans in general. So,
Yeah,
and that's
you
just we
invade
can
their
understand
country.
that,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and but when you're anywhere else, say Colorado, I don't care where, Wisconsin, and you're walking in the street, people look at you and they're like, "Good morning."
Yeah.
And when they say good morning to me, I'm looking around like I know you got somebody else coming behind me or something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's true
Experience, that's
because
a
that's what you
experience.
feel like. Wait, why you say good morning to me for? You know what I mean?
Very
So you
true.
kind of you're always on the defense side.
Well,
But and no, it's true. Who's gonna mug you?
Listen.
me? You don't
Yeah.
think anyone would try?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Listen,
ever?
Why you would throw a pamphlet down and say, "Come watch my show here, come watch my show."
I'd say, come here, you.
Yeah, that's it. I want you. Yeah, get over here. Get over here. That's it.
Yeah, I'll give you a very simple story. I started, went to the 4th grade, went to public school, and I said hi to this kid. He said, "Do I know you?"
You see?
At a 4th grade
Fourth
level.
grade. You
Do I
see?
know you? Do
You
I know
see?
you? Are you kidding me? Do I know you? So you have that standoffish activity beginning. So
Yeah.
okay, fine. I don't know you, and I don't want to know
No,
you.
now I definitely don't want
wanna
to know you.
period.
You know.
It's
But
finished.
it's true. I mean, it's. How did you find it with transitioning from there to here?
Actually, weirdly enough, I think New Yorkers are pretty good. That's why I decided to stay. Or maybe
Right.
that's just Upper West Side New York.
No, it's because you're a woman
Because
and you're.
Upper West Side
No,
is
no, no. Sorry,
on the,
You're also
sorry,
beautiful,
sorry,
so,
Miss
you know,
Miss
Snob,
Miss Miss
Snob.
Snob.
The West Side, yeah.
come on. You're.
But wait a
you
second. Look at these nails.
Ooh, I'm
Look at
looking at
these
the
nails,
ring.
honey. Look at them. Look at this.
Whoa, look at the ring.
Look at these nails.
Wow.
Takes you like
See,
6
you're gonna
hours.
see the rocks, right?
No, but
Yeah.
the-
By the way,
You see the
oh,
rocks?
nice.
What happened to being married? Where's the wedding ring on this?
Very nice. Very
Oh yeah, I
nice.
need to do a shout out to my husband. He's probably watching.
He's
Pretty
broke.
kind
Wait,
of-
wait,
Come on,
wait,
what's
where's
going
the-
on? Where's the wedding
Wait,
ring?
where's the
Hey,
wedding
what's
ring?
his
Wait,
name? What's his
where's the
name?
how
Is
do
that
you know what?
the wedding ring?
How do you know?
No,
No, it's not
Where's the wedding ring?
That's the thing.
Oh,
That's
there we
my-
go.
Oh.
Oh, dude, you are fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Yes.
Wow. Here we go.
You know, wait,
They-
wait, hold on.
What's the engagement ring? Forget what's even the engagement
Look,
ring on
where
there?
is it?
They have an
Come on.
agreement.
My friend, you're done.
All right, let me explain this.
Here we
Okay,
go.
All right, please,
Make a good one.
please do.
Here's the thing. Chinese people don't really attach a lot of importance to wedding rings, to diamonds, to rocks, actually. Because come to think about it, in
Right.
ancient times, if you saw a Chinese TV show, do you ever see someone wearing a ring? No.
Okay.
All right.
I never.
All right,
really
killer,
watched
but you have.
Chinese
But wait a second.
TV.
But wait, I love this. Wait. They don't attach themselves to rocks and stuff, but they have every Gucci, Louis V bag,
Exactly.
all the
That's
shoes.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, look. In the Vera Wangs, all that stuff. So what happened to that part?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
You
the thing.
bypassed the diamonds and went to the bags.
Well, let me tell you this: my grandma, my mom, they've never even have a ring. Like for their
Really?
weddings, yeah, the ring is not part of the thing.
Right.
It's not part of the ceremony, not part of the culture. It's more for the ones that born in the 80s, which you would call under the one child policy, which
Right.
is us. We
Please, you have to
know-
explain that too after when you're done.
Yes, exactly.
Please.
We started to know more about the Western world
Mhm.
because you understand the Iron Curtain and everything.
Right.
They don't know the wedding ring thing. The culture is out there, but after the 80s,
Mhm.
China gradually opened up the door to the world, to the rest of the world, especially the U.S. And then that's when Tiffany
Yes.
and then all this big companies
That's right.
rushed in and saying like, "Hey, buy us Harry Winston, the more."
Look at this. Look at this. She's mentioning all of
All
them.
of it.
But she knows nothing about diamonds.
Yeah,
And
but
still no ring. And still no ring. You know.
And still no ring.
No ring.
All right.
Where's your husband from?
Come on. Where is he? Where is he? Come on. We got to talk to him.
So the ring thing is not a big deal for your husband that you don't wear it.
We don't wear rings.
So
Me
he's
and my
Chinese
husband,
as well.
neither of us.
He's
But you
South
have
Chinese.
wedding rings.
No, that's the thing. We don't even have a wedding.
Oh, you didn't
Because
have a
Okay.
for
wedding.
me
Yeah.
and my husband, it's more about us. It's just us.
Right.
So we don't really need a ring to be there to say something like "I belong
think-
to the
Right.
guy,"
Right.
or
Property of
I-
whatever
yeah,
you want to
exactly.
say. Right.
Zaza
Right.
has drank the Kool-Aid.
I-
Twice. No ring. No wedding. No wedding dress. That
Oh,
was the
dude,
cheapest
you
wedding
are
of all
fine.
time,
Look at
man.
me.
Dude, whoever
That's
your name
it.
is, I'm proud
We
of you,
got to
man.
talk to
To be
you.
able to do that, I'm proud of you.
So wedding planners don't exist in China.
They do.
No, they do.
That's the whole
Everything
point.
else but those. Yeah. And but I got to tell you, I mean, what did you? If you don't mind me asking, did you change into different gowns and or you didn't do that? I mean, that's part of culture or no?
Yes, we do. Now
I love that one. I mean, I don't know what it is
Yeah,
like now, but
nowadays, for the kids who was born, not really kids, for people who born in the 80s, right? Starting from 80s, they are more customized to the American culture. So
Mhm.
they do gowns, but they do the white wedding gown
Right.
and traditional Chinese red, we'll call 绣和服. That's
Okay.
Chinese wedding gown. They do
Wow.
both. The reason why I don't like a wedding is because, for one, I think many of the girls want a big white wedding is because they want to wear the dress.
Right.
But I'm a professional MC. I wear all kinds of dresses
Constantly,
all the
right?
time.
Yeah.
That's my uniform for work.
so how
I'm
many
like,
closets do you
Why
have?
do I want to do that? And the second thing is, I don't trust an MC for my own wedding. I'm like, dude, get out. I'm an MC for my own wedding. Like, I don't like
You
what
could actually be an MC for your own wedding.
You
yeah,
could.
But
Yeah,
get
look
the-
at
I'm telling
him.
you.
Do anything.
What's
I
the
like
difference? Come on, man.
You know what? Because that's what. Listen, I got to
You're
tell
in
you,
the US now.
that is the first
You're in the
thing
US now.
that you look at. You look at a woman.
You look for the
Look,
ring.
and you turn around, you go, all right, you look at her, dressed really nice, and you just wait. See, like right now, you have your hands like this, whatever, and the guy waits for the most opportune time that once you fix your hair, whatever, just to see if you have it. That's the first.
Otherwise they won't
Not
talk
that,
to you.
listen, not that it makes a difference whether if you're being claimed or whatever you want to say, but that's just an American thing, just in
It's like
general.
off limits. You're
You know
off
what I mean? Yeah,
limits.
you know what I mean?
But
and
technically,
and
you're
it's
still on
like,
the market, right?
yeah,
No
that's it.
comment.
That's right. That's right. No comments.
No
You got that
comment,
shirt.
No comment.
Come on.
Yeah.
So how many closets do you have for all these wedding gowns? All these gowns you have to wear?
Oh.
A lot, I'm sure. Shoes.
Clothing. She does it. This one, I know you have a lot
Yeah,
of clothing.
I got
yeah.
close to 60 gowns because that's my working uniform
Mm-hmm.
in different colors. We have the ones that shows cleavage. We have the ones that doesn't
Cleavage.
show. Yeah.
Cleavage.
Say cleavage.
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 There's a lot of clover.
Lot of
That's
clove- lot
a
of
color.
clove.
I am done today. Look at I have to. He makes me be covered up all the time.
Listen,
He
she said,
doesn't want to see
Sweetie, you sit here
cleavage.
talking to her, and it's all up there. I'm like, what do you do? And then you wonder why when men talk to her, you're going like this. You know?
I changed.
No,
For
you
Greg.
should be
She like
yourself.
wait. The other one says no wedding ring. She goes, neither do I. She goes, she loves your philosophy.
Aw.
It is.
Yeah,
No, it's a good
Kool-Aid.
philosophy.
Yeah, you get a lot of besties. Heidi, how are you, sweetie? Rebecca, Connie, how you doing? So
Yeah, that's the
wow.
thing, the ring thing. I never really get that. And
Yeah, you have
just
a big
surprised
ring
you
on your
even
finger.
more. My
Yeah, you have
husband
a
is
big ring on
21
your
years
finger.
older than me. How about
Okay.
that?
Well, no, but that's
Damn.
okay.
That's
No,
all
but
right.
that's all right. That's no big deal.
Who's
That's
your
okay.
dad? Who's your
Yeah,
dad? You're married to
that's
your
it. That's
dad.
okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's nice.
But you know what, though? You know what? When you hear that, which that's always
That's
been
love.
acceptable. That's always been acceptable.
The
You know,
other way
for,
around, people
but
get
the other way,
mad.
you're like, oh my God, she's 21. First of all, I don't want to marry somebody 21 years older than me. Can you imagine what that's going to look like?
Yeah, but
Really?
you know
Come
what? I
on.
think it's good either way Because
You
I
can't
couldn't
double
even-
standard. You can't
No,
double
because
standard.
listen, I'm 54.
Okay,
Wait,
but his
I'm
husband was born
54
here
years
or
old.
born in China?
He was born in Taiwan, and then he came to the U.S. at the age of 13. I
Okay,
think.
if he, at the age of 13, if he's 21 years older than you, he knows what a wedding ring is.
Stop yelling.
Okay, let's leave her alone. Now I got a question because I found out you were coming on like quickly,
Mhm.
so I went and Googled your name, and is this
Okay.
you?
The
Yeah,
legs.
that's me.
That's
She
her.
cut my head off.
Yeah, but no head because I have a crappy printer.
She cut my head off.
Yeah.
This is a sexy
No, this-
little girl
I don't know.
Outfit.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
she
this.
there's
Yeah,
yeah.
the
She
military
no,
look.
she
She
has
is
some
one
very very
sexy
nice outfit that
little-
she.
That was for
Where's the
Veterans
name on
Day.
that?
That was
Oh,
for
no.
Veterans Day. I
But
think,
where
right?
was that done? Because you have a truck in the background. It's a
It's in the
phone
city.
truck.
It's a Veterans Day. Veterans
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
it.
Camouflage.
That's right. That's right.
Ice
Camouflage.
cream.
That's right.
Yeah, ice cream truck. Yeah, it's the Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the thing. Oh, to circle back, and my
Go ahead.
husband.
Here we go.
I need to make it
Look,
really
look,
clear.
look.
Clear, clear enough.
Yes.
So the audience will get involved in this.
That's it, boy.
This is probably the most personal episode
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
ever
Not
Yeah.
really. We do a lot of different
Yeah.
stuff here.
about your toys.
Everything.
Whoa! Everybody got to get this one.
Fake, fake, fake.
Oh my God, I love
We
that.
talk about everything and nothing.
She has lots of toys.
Everything and nothing, Long Island.
Zaza.
Queens
You're
and
asking Zaza.
everything.
Her name is Zaza.
Yep.
They're asking what's her name.
Please make me a regular. on
Look,
the
look,
show.
look.
Absolutely.
Yes, you are. You kidding me?
You
That's a
never
given.
know.
For that.
You
Yeah.
kidding me?
All right, yeah. The thing is, I think the reason why we don't have a ring is because I think it's mature.
Right.
Like only young boys want to claim
Right.
possession of.
No, you're right. I mean,
rights.
I can
Sorry,
understand
that's
it.
the wrong
No.
word.
I'm just listening right
A
now. I'm
ring
just.
does
I'm
not
trying.
claim anything.
No, right. No, right.
Claim
Listen.
some money.
It does not. No.
Money is
I
different,
don't-
yeah.
No. You got to understand something, which is very true. Sometimes you turn around and you see women with flashlights. I call them flashlights, rings
Mm.
like this.
No, I don't have one.
And
of
honestly,
those.
You don't have to have a flashlight on your hand. Yeah.
no, but a lot of women. And you know what? What does that make me think of you? Well, you know what? You're very well kept, high kept, whatever. That to me, you turn around and say, you divorced that, I would never want to go near you. When you have something that big, you know what you're
I'm
looking
not gonna
for.
touch
You know what I'm saying? That
line.
big?
I'm not gonna touch that
So you
line.
want
Well,
something
look.
I'm not
big?
gonna
It's
touch
good.
that line
It's
here.
good to get
Really?
something big. Don't get me
Really?
wrong.
Let's talk
You know
about
what?
big.
You know what? You know. I mean, think about it. Do you want that or do you want that?
There you go.
That or that?
There you
That
go.
or that?
There you go.
It's a kaleidoscope.
Well,
Look,
you
look.
can have
I
this.
know what it is.
It's short.
She's
but
looking at me
it's
like,
big.
oh my God.
I know what it
It's
is.
short, but it's
It's
big.
not-
Look.
It's
This
not a
is short,
toy.
but it's big.
It's not a toy. It's not a
Look
toy.
at it. Short, but it's big.
Stop and
If
stop.
you're
you.
not 18 years old, please do not.
We don't have 18
Rebecca-
year olds watching.
Rebecca
Okay.
says flashlights are high maintenance. Rebecca, I said happy
Yeah,
birthday
Rebecca.
earlier to your beautiful daughter. Phil
Flashlights
Madison.
are high maintenance
What
High
is
maintenance. She says high maintenance.
because the
High
double
maintenance.
D's keep
Flashlights.
running out.
That's right.
Well,
The battery-
listen.
Switch it to
The
my
battery.
ring
That's
All
right. Look at
There you
Okay.
go.
Oh, look
Now
at
you're
this. Look at this.
See how smooth that was?
That's right.
No,
It's a good transition.
Click, click.
She's
click.
like this. Now
I'm
she's sitting
married
like
now.
this.
Leave me alone.
There
Well,
you
I
go.
think you have a beautiful ring. I like
Oh,
it.
thank
a lot.
That's it.
It's
Yeah.
very, very sweet.
I'll
And-
bring one for you next time.
Okay. What
Make
the
me
hell?
a regular. I'll bring
Yeah.
things for
And the
everybody.
nails beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So now I have also something else for you, Greg.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
It's called
Uh-oh.
a throat coat.
I'm not going to touch
First
that.
of all, yeah. My mouth is not going
No,
anywhere.
no.
That I got to worry about putting a coat
Exactly.
on my mouth.
No, and no.
All right.
Somebody gave this to me.
And so
in a
you would
car.
get a throat
I
coat.
was like,
A
I'm going
throat
to give it to
coat.
Greg because it's a conversation piece.
That's
No,
a
it's not.
herb
Thank
tea.
you. Do you
Yeah,
know what it
herb
is?
tea. I know. I know,
Okay,
it's
she
herb
knows
tea.
what it is.
Anyway.
She's smart. See? Is that a
Very nice.
hysterical
Yeah.
name for it?
Yeah,
A
I know. Throat coat.
Yeah.
And of course, they give it to you.
That's
What does that mean?
nun.
What does that mean? Yeah, she's a
I'm a
nun.
nun.
I got
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
And so priest to priest. I like that one.
It's supposed to be good for your throat. When you have a sore
throat,
throat
yeah.
or something like that,
Take-
you're
Right.
supposed to drink that. That's herb tea.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Give
knew
that herb
Look
some
at-
attention. You just threw it
I
away.
know.
That's what he does when he
trash.
thinks
Is it
something I do
Chinese
is
tea? Is
silly.
it Chinese
No,
tea?
it's not necessarily Chinese.
No, it's
please.
that one.
Look, look,
All
I'm kidding.
No.
But that one's not Chinese.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I used to buy those kind of things, and
Did you?
now I'll stay away from it.
why?
After we made all
There
the
you go.
jokes
See, there you go.
Oh.
Throat coat. The
Yeah.
throat coat, yeah.
That's
Yeah, you
it.
could always, you always hear
Let it
about
go.
different-
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, that's a nice song. Too. Let it go.
Yeah.
So, do you have a good voice? You sing too?
I think I do have a nice voice, but I can't sing.
What does that mean? You can't? You're not allowed, or you
Uh,
just don't like singing?
No, she's claimed.
I'm not.
He doesn't allow it.
I'm not that
Oh.
confident when I'm saying for some reason. But I'm taking singing class starting
Oh,
from next week.
very
Wait, are you
nice.
joking, really?
Yeah, I am taking singing
You
class,
could do everything else and you're confident, but singing really
I
kind
bet
of
you
gets you.
probably
Like, I
have a
get it.
decent voice. I
Yeah.
bet you do.
but not for Let It Go.
She has a voice that when she sings, the glass breaks.
Yeah. Not really.
Wow.
But I
Yeah,
do
even
like
the
to sing.
plastic breaks.
I might do that. I'm in my,
Right.
third
Come to
phase of
Flushing, I'll
life.
take you to the karaoke places.
Oh, really? Then
Yeah, we have that
tonight.
here. We have that here.
Yeah, we have
Tonight
that.
Yeah, we have to hear you
karaoke.
sing.
I think the only English song I can do is "Hey Jude" without scaring someone away. But
Going back to
people
the
are saying, like,
Beatles.
There we
like,
go.
That's really old. I'm like, yeah.
Well, you're young, but I like the 50s. I like the old.
She likes the
rock-
40s.
I
the
like
rock
the
and
vintage.
roll.
Ask my husband. I like the vintage one.
What is he like? What is he like? I know.
Joke.
Right,
Come on,
right,
what's wrong with
vintage.
you? Come on.
I didn't hear it. I
Come on,
missed it.
come
I'm
on,
sorry.
come on.
I'm sorry. I missed it. I
Getting rusty.
apologize.
Oh my God.
The old jackets, Nissan jackets. all buttoned up.
Gotcha.
It's a
I
vintage
gotcha.
style.
I gotcha. Okay.
Really?
But the beauty about it is when you retire, you'll still be young.
Do you cook?
Do you cook? She probably does cook. 'Cause she's a
No, she doesn't want to cook.
she's
That's
a
all.
country lady.
I
No,
can
you
cook.
can't cook if you,
Yeah,
but
I
you don't
can,
care to
but
cook,
you probably
right?
don't want to eat it.
Okay.
That's-
Really? Wait, does he cook?
Yeah, my husband.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
You got a lot of good things going for
Now
Now
you.
he's a
girl.
good man.
Older
We
man,
definitely. I'm
cooks.
looking forward to meeting him.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And we're looking
Is he
forward
anything
to
like you?
For the
No,
fashion
he's
show.
more of a quiet,
Quiet,
silent
okay,
type.
all
And
right.
he'll be,
Usually is
So
smiling,
you make
nice
up for the
and-
rest for him.
Yeah.
Nah,
Does
that's
he
good.
go in the back? Like,
Yeah,
and
he's
when
my
you're-
videographer actually. When we go
Oh.
out and do shows
Okay.
and we do photo
Okay.
shoots.
He works
he's
for
my-
you.
That's it.
On her.
That's some kind of
no,
sexual
her
harassment
on
thing
his
going
leisure
on here.
time,
huh?
Yes. No, he does work as a finance manager at this developer company.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm kidding.
all
I'm
suited
kidding.
up.
I'm kidding.
Look, she's like, listen, hey.
Hey, I'm defending
You
my
said it right.
husband
That's
now,
right.
Yeah.
You
He
see,
has a
honey,
real job.
I love
He has
you,
a real
honey,
job.
okay?
Not just
Well,
taking pictures of me.
That's
He
it.
has a
I
real
like a
job.
well-dressed man.
Nice.
And so if he's
Yeah.
always suited up, I'm sure he
Yes,
looks
he's always
fantastic.
suited up.
You got to be careful. She'll try to snatch him from
I'll
you.
talk to him.
That's it. Look,
I
like I'll
won't
put a little
snatch him.
biofreeze on you.
Oh, the throat coat.
That's it. And the throat coat.
Throat
Okay. I'll use a lot of that.
I'm telling you, whatever I bring in, it turns into a
Yeah,
funny
because
thing.
it's always sexual
But
with
it-
her.
no, it
Everything's
isn't.
sexual.
It
I swear,
really
you think I'm
isn't.
joking?
These are true
Everything is
things.
sexual.
All right, here's a question.
Go ahead.
What do you think if you were in a doctor's office? Because this happened to me
Mhm.
the other day,
Mhm.
and said, "Honey, thank you."
Wait,
What would
you
you-
say, wait, stop,
to
wait,
the
wait.
girl.
No,
I
no,
said,
no, wait.
"Thanks, honey."
Wait a second, hold on. See, when you say something,
Yeah,
you
there's
never
a
say, right,
background.
you're right. You walked into the doctor's office, the gynecologist, right?
No, it was a regular.
I'm just
doctor.
checking. Okay. The regular. So you went for colonoscopy.
No, I went
So-
just to
oh.
check my leg.
Okay.
I
So
didn't
now
have a
you went in
problem.
there and you said to the woman, she says, "Hi, can I help you?" Whatever. You gave your name and she responded, blah, blah, blah. And then what did you say now?
Well, she said to me, "You don't have an appointment." I said,
Okay.
"Honey,
So there we go. Wait, see, look at
Yeah.
this is what happens.
Yeah, the attitude came
Right,
out of the
right
mouth.
there, right there.
The
Now,
attitude. I got the
now-
attitude like, honey.
you're like, yo, listen, she grabbed a bottle. You see, look, she grabs a bottle, breaks it. What'd you say? I don't have a what?
See, the
I don't have a
guy's
what?
attitude was quick.
So
See?
I said,
That's the part-
to her,
right.
"Honey, I really do. I was nice."
Mhm.
And she said, "Don't you call me honey."
She goes,
Wow.
"Don't you call me honey?"
How- how old
'cause
was
I
she?
am not your honey.
How old
I
was
said,
she? How old was she?
she was younger than me, but she
Right.
wasn't young. She was
Yeah.
older.
I'm not your
I'm
honey.
old, so.
Right. You're a
I
fossil.
said, "You got to be kidding. You got to really be kidding me."
Wait, she says, "I'm
I
not
said,
your honey."
"I'm very nice."
You should have let me go over there. And I
So,
would have grabbed her by her head
I
and said,
said,
"Who's your
"You know
daddy?"
A
Who's your
good friend
daddy?
of mine, Susan Pinky, who you know.
That was a joke. For the
Recommend-
audience, all right? That was a joke. Just for the audience sake, all right? He has never done that in his life. And I can vouch for that.
So Susan Pinky, who's a
She
good
got-
lady,
right.
recommended me, and I didn't want to cause a scene because she's a nice lady. So I said, "Let me just not say anything." I said, "I do have an appointment. I'd like to see the doctor." So I went in, and the doctor was a sweetheart. I'm going to go to her now.
Right.
And I said, "I'm going to tell you something. She wasn't very nice to me, but I like you. So I'm going to let it go." She goes, "Well, we had a bad day here." I said, "I understand that.
Right.
But I said, I will address it and I'll take the high road." And I went out and I said to her, "You know
Honey,
what?
goodbye.
No," I said, "I never had anybody do that to me. And you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have called you honey, but that's who I am.
You
I
told her
called
that?
you
Well,
honey.
you know what? You know what it is.
I
It
took
is-
the high
listen,
road."
No, it is better that you take the high road. I do have a bad habit. I say babe,
Mhm.
but I say babe to men, to women. I say it in general.
Yeah.
But or if I say hun, it's only an endearing way. It's nothing, whatever. But
For example,
some
the
women
French
go,
say
yeah, but
chérie.
someone, chérie in
Yeah,
French, we say chérie, chérie,
Yeah.
which
Idea.
it's a yeah. So if somebody calls you, it's like an endearing thing. But some people are like, don't call me babe.
Well,
I mean,
This
you look
is
at
a
them like
woman,
I
a woman,
call you
though.
babe. I don't want to call you bitch.
now
I
if
mean,
I call a guy
I'm
honey,
sorry.
he loves it.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
So
So
it's just
anyway,
beef and-
Well,
so
maybe-
in the end,
maybe-
she said, you know what, I was wrong too. So we made
Really?
friends.
apologized.
Oh, that's
So
good.
today I called for a follow up.
She's
like,
she's
"Hi,
the one.
Mrs.
She's the one that gave you the coke throat, right?
Yeah, she's like, she said,
Before you see the doctor, here's
today
coke
she
throat.
was so nice.
She didn't call you honey though.
No,
Right?
and I said, how are you? She goes, oh, you could come in because I want to get a test because I'm going to Maryland
Right.
to see my daughter for Thanksgiving, I think,
COVID.
unless they change their mind again. And that's what happened today. She was a doll. So you know what? I took the high
It's a
road.
bad
It
day.
That's
worked
it.
out.
That's true. That's what she had a bad
She had
day.
a bad day. She had a
You know,
bad
I always think like that. Hello, Debbie. How are you, sweetie? And Kelly, how you doing?
I noticed most of the
I-
audience is women who answer these things here. There's a lot of women on this thing here. Huh?
Oh no, there's men too.
No, it's like a 3-to-1 ratio. I've been
Well-
counting in my head here. Man.
There's a reason
It's like
for
8
that.
Nancy's in one gym, you know.
Hey,
And
this-
Jim's a husband.
there's a reason.
He's like selectively
But
blind.
Ah, okay, that's how it works.
There's a
Whoa,
reason-
whoa.
There's a reason we call him the Great Greg, because he is, and people do really, respect and love him. And
Yeah, it's all
you
right.
know,
And
we
but I
have to
say,
share.
and I do, and I say, babe,
He
but I
does,
always
right.
mean it. Like, look, I hug men and I hug women.
He does.
You could be
I've
short,
seen it.
fat,
Yeah,
tall,
yeah.
beautiful, ugly. Look, not for anything. If you're beautiful, really, honestly,
Mhm.
I really don't. I mean, I don't say beautiful. Beautiful is you could be.
Beautiful is my
She's
thing.
beautiful. No, she's beautiful. Oh yeah, that was the funny thing. Oh, that was the best thing.
Beautiful is my
Oh,
name.
wait. We're all of a sudden with her, and she's emceeing, and she goes, "Everyone, you can just refer me to beautiful."
I like that.
And I was like, "Whoa, you see now that's some
That's
confidence.
confidence.
It really, that was confidence right
Thank
there."
you.
But you can't sing worth the licking, right? You have to just. You would be afraid to get on there and sing.
I bet
When
you
I
can.
do self introduction for the Kiwanis,
Right.
the installation ceremony,
Uh-huh.
I said my name is Zhao Zhao Wang, and then if that's too hard,
All
to
right, there we go. Look,
pronounce,
look,
Beautiful.
Gonna be beautiful. Yeah, that was good though. That was nice. That
I
was.
like that.
It
I'm
really
gonna
was.
Take lessons from you. She's got a good,
You
good
don't
brain.
even
I'll
take
do
the,
3 for you.
don't
Come on.
even take her number. I'm telling you right now on
I
TV.
won't bother.
No,
No, but
No,
you
anyway.
are really something special. I have to tell you.
Yeah.
You
That's
really
What
are.
about me? Shit.
We're going away.
Come on, Sherry.
Where are
Call
we
him
going?
Sherry.
Where are we going? No, we
Say
going
Sherry.
to Europe?
There we
I'm
go.
gonna be
Anytime,
there.
we'll take you to
I
Portugal.
got to tell you.
Portugal. I've never been to Portugal.
You never been anywhere. You
Yeah,
have
right.
no passport.
She hasn't
You
been-
have no passport. You never been anywhere. I can take you to the Bronx
The-
Zoo.
No, I won't go to the Bronx Zoo. Listen, the Bronx Zoo, there's too much walking.
Look.
and Too much
She's
eating.
been to the Bronx Zoo.
My
Okay.
husband, that's where my husband used to
Oh,
take
my
me to
God.
the Bronx Zoo when we used to eat hot dogs.
There you go.
That's not for me. You know
All
that.
right.
I'm not
Oh.
a Bronx Zoo person.
Botanical Gardens.
Okay.
No,
That's even
no.
nicer.
That's not.
Now I
All
want
right.
to
Just take it. Just take it.
somewhere.
Take it to Central Park.
get a car, drive me to where, get me right in the front door, and I'm fine.
There you go.
You know that.
Yeah.
You do it from your
Yeah, I
side.
know. That's right. That's right. That's right.
But
But
anyway,
guys,
we
listen.
are going to do something.
Absolutely.
Listen to me.
You got it.
I want to say what she wrote. She goes, "Love him, very fine." Okay. You must be reading my post about it. I was just reading. Okay. She's not even okay. All right. Anyway.
There must be a
Yeah.
secret
No.
post. There
I was
must be
just
a
whatever.
secret
Let me
post.
just give thumbs up.
He's
Yeah.
just
Let
rambling
me
and
just.
it's-
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Well, anyway, guys. Thank you for coming on to the show. I really mean it from the bottom. We mean it from the bottom of our heart. And what do you read right now?
Well, I want to tell everybody about
What is
this.
this? Oh.
Okay.
Okay, hurry.
Go ahead. Well, in Baldwin, okay, the
Mm-hmm.
Civic Association made a thing. If you go to a Baldwin diner today, they will split the bill with you today, only
Right.
on today, because they want to help the community. So
Excellent.
go to a Baldwin
And they
diner.
let you know at 8:00 at night.
No, it came out today, but
Okay.
it's late now. But anyway, if you live in Baldwin, go to the diner. You'll get half your bill back.
That's right.
Isn't that nice?
Now you guys, you know you're gonna be back anyway.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
that already.
geez,
You
guys,
great,
you know
both
that.
Of you. Yeah,
You know
we're
that.
going.
I just said,
whatever.
look, there you go. Bio-free and throat coat.
All
There you
right,
go.
our spicy
All right.
ones, Yes.
So anyway, I want to thank our sponsors. And our sponsor, we have New York Spine and Associates. These guys are great. You have any kind of pains, back pain, pain in the asses, whatever it is, you know what I mean? You have to go see them. They're great. Oro Puro, Teddy, thank you so much. And Teddy, thanks a lot for your advice. A lot of times I know I get a little hothead.
Teddy.
And some people do stupid things and don't think. And I got to tell you, thank you so much for sometimes resetting my mind. Tranquility Spa, located at 700 Franklin Avenue. You definitely have to go there and get a great massage. They are phenomenal.
And you're going
And I
to
got to tell you, go to the
Thank
spa.
you.
And
Yeah.
Wow.
And Cericio's. Vinny, I'm sorry I haven't been there
yeah,
yet.
we're supposed
And
to
I
go.
know we're supposed to go. All right. And I apologize, but I promise you,
We'll be
next
there
week when I
soon.
get back, I'll definitely stop by and say hello. You guys, I love you.
Thank you.
Great show, guys.
And
Thank you.
you so much. I
love
really
you.
mean
You're
that.
adorable,
Really.
really. Sweet
All right,
girl.
she's all right. I told you, don't make her head any
Naughty,
bigger.
nice.
All
I
right,
like it.
easy.
She's naughty and nice.
That's right. Look, naughty, but no comment. Look at that. Look at that. Next time we have to have your husband here.
Yeah, husband. That's
He goes,
right.
oh yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah,
Take pictures.
that's it. You take pictures. You can be the media guy.
Come on.
Guys, thank you so much. And it's a
It's a wrap.